Hello preparedness people, and welcome back to the Big's Prep. My name is Cynthia and today we're prepping proteins. So if you're ready, press the like button and let's get right into it. Winn-Dixie meat sale. These 2-pound bacons were on sale for $8.99 each. Pork loin was on sale for $1.69 a pound, so I did not pay that price. Then these beef roasts were on sale for $3.49 a pound. So there's those. They gave me a $10 off $50 coupon. That was very nice of them. So my total for everything was $45.24. Pork loin, quantity 2, I paid $17.98 for 2. The other thing I have going this morning is the canner. I've got 10 pints in here, 3 pints of beef, and the rest is pork that I got on sale. Pork tenderloins for $1.69 a pound. Tucked away in there, going to be shelf stable. My little grocery haul turned into 3 jars of beef and 7 jars of pork. I can fit 10 pint jars in my canner. That's an amazing amount of meals. The rest of the pork tenderloin I used to make pork chops. We cut them ourselves. They made 6 packages. I also made a fresh beef stew in the crock pot. What did the grocery stores look like in your area? Are you still able to get any deals? Let me know in the comments down below if you've gotten any deals on meat in the past couple of weeks. All of this is headed to the canner, and this is getting broken into quarter-pound hamburger patties for the grill, and I don't know what else. Oh, I'm gonna make cabbage rolls. That's what I'm gonna do, and freeze it. Prepping proteins. I've got my hamburger that I just got at Aldi, and this is a ring to a wide mouth quart. And all I do is just grab some burger, pop it on here, and I like to have it a little extra fluffy. This is a fatty ground beef. It's like $27.73, something like that. So get it nice and plumped up there, form it up, and then I wrap them in this plastic wrap individually and pop them in the freezer. When I'm ready for a burger, all I have to do is thaw out the exact number of burgers that I want and slap them on the grill. That's it. The package of hamburger made 17 hamburgers. We usually do 4 in a meal, 2 for supper, 1, and then 1 for lunch for me and 1 for lunch for Mr. Biggs. And there's 17 here, which means that there are 4 meals that I got for $17. That's pretty good, considering it's usually at least $15 for a hamburger plate out somewhere. I'll have to break that down per patty. That works out to about $1 a patty. We can have 4, that's $4. Throw a couple potatoes in the air fryer, and we have had a delicious meal for not very much money, saving a lot over eating out. So glad to have Mr. Biggs chop all my meat for me. While we were getting everything prepped, Mr. Biggs decided to make himself a chicken roulade with garden vegetables in the air fryer. Delicious. All that chicken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 beautiful pints of chicken. Cookie Lou eats this, my little dog, and also Mr. Biggs eats it. And as long as chicken stays at $1.99 a pound, I'm gonna keep buying it and canning it. This will last, it's 2022 now. It'll last 5 years in the jar, 2027. Who knows what it'll look like by 2027 and how much I'll pay. But every time I open up a jar, I'll know that this was $2 worth of meat in here. Good times. Prepping proteins for us is not only meats, but we also rely on nuts and seeds. Walnuts are 15% protein and have really healthy fats. Pecans come in at 2.6 grams of protein with just a small handful. Don't forget about the prepper favorite, beans. Beans have loads of protein in them. It's an incomplete protein. You'll need to eat it with some rice, but beans are a great thing to stock. The other thing that we stocked for protein is pasta. This bag of quinoa pasta has 32 grams of protein in it. Tonight we are prepping ham that I got on sale for 99 cents a pound. So this whole ham was $8.93. We have the food saver out tonight. I got this big old beef roast for $15.12. I think we're gonna cut that up maybe into some steaks. And then that big old ham was $9. I was so excited to get 2 nice big hams and a marked down beef. I also got 10 pounds of potatoes. They were two for $5. So 10 pounds of potatoes for $5. And that was my Winn-Dixie haul this week, but mostly focused on those proteins. Mr. Biggs is always such a good sport at cutting up all the proteins that I drag home with me from meat sales. When we first got together, it took him a while to get used to the way that I shop. I only buy what's on sale. What's on sale gets bought in bulk, and then I fill in the edges at a grocery store like Aldi. I don't know what the price of ham is going to do at Thanksgiving or Christmas this year, so we used the food saver to ensure that the ham would stay in the freezer until then. Do you think prices will go up for holiday foods? Let me know in the comments down below. For $35, I got 8 ham meal preps. That'll be lunch, dinner for Mr. Biggs and myself, and probably enough left over to do some ham salad maybe. It's pretty good. 4 steak meals that was $15.12 for 4 steak meals. We took that big roast and cut it up. Then we got a big bag of ham fat scraps that we use to put in with our greens when we boil them to give them some flavor. And 2 ham bones for ham and beans. So that's not bad. That's a really good breakdown. Here's a perfect example of what we eat. We had ham, turnips, and collard greens. The collard greens we grew, the turnips my father-in-law grew, and that ham, 99 cents a pound. Literally for 4 meals, it was about $2. Mr. Biggs shot this gorgeous turkey in November of 2021. I was only 8 weeks out from my surgery. I made bone broth out of the bones of the turkey and had to put it in the freezer that way. I just didn't have the energy to can it at that time. It's time to get those proteins out of the freezer and get them shelf stable before hurricane season starts. So I popped all of the turkey and the broth into jars with a turkey and vegetable soup. I have some soup canning videos on my other channel, Our Biggs Adventure. I'll link that in the description box down below for you. If you watched my video, 13 things I must buy every time I go to Walmart, you saw me pick up these 2 turkey tenderloins. Here's me trying to pose for a thumbnail picture with the turkey tenderloins headed to the freezer. My turkey soup is in the pressure canner, 10 pounds of pressure, 90 minutes for quarts at my elevation. Make sure you check for your elevation with your local canning extension. There we have it. My turkey soup is out of the canner. It's been cooling it's actually been a couple of days, but had quite a bit of siphoning of the broth in this round. I don't really know why. I had cold canner, brought it up to temperature slowly, so I don't know why I had siphoning, but I'm pretty satisfied with how it looks. It'll be fine. So for anybody who's a newbie canner out there, this will be just fine at this level. I probably would use this first over some other soups that I've canned in the past just because the liquid is not up to the top. But overall, good times. Love, love, love. So this is 14 meals that I put away, 7. So there's a bowl of soup for Mr. Biggs and a bowl of soup for myself. Add some more broth, put potatoes in it, rice. I could put quinoa noodles, could put quinoa in it. Could put extra greens from the garden, any kind of zucchini or any vegetables that we might have to make it last. Could take this probably and make it into 2 meals for Mr. Biggs and 2 meals. So 4, really, if I wanted to. Looking good. The big thing that I want to stress in this video is do what you can and what works for your family. Cynthia, I don't have a husband who hunts. Okay, good. I can only prep from the grocery store. Perfect. I don't know how to pressure can. That's still okay. I got some beans this week, but I've never cooked beans from scratch and I don't even know if my family will eat them. Now's the time to try. I was only able to get 1 box of pasta this week for my pantry. I love that. I don't have, a whole room to dedicate to a pantry, but I did pick up some canned chicken this week or a can of tuna. Perfect. As long as the mind is in the mindset that we are going to do something to move that needle forward for our preparedness. It's going to look different for every person. Not everybody is a master canner or can shoot a turkey. We prep in a variety of different ways so that all of our bases are covered. I prep from the grocery store without shame. I will buy things that are on sale. I will put things in the freezer, dehydrate, freeze. I will, I'll do it all. I'll do whatever. Not everybody's skill set is going to look the same, and that is okay. I want you to do what you can for your family, and I want you to do what works for you. I'm just showing what I'm doing. Hope you got something out of the video, and remember everybody, I'd rather be a year early than a day late.